Okay, Davenport, we're gonna get started in about a minute. All right, Davenport, can you read the norms for us?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are sacred. Oh, no. Turn it down. We will never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. In Excel Academy, Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
All right, cool. So GGI and Townhouse was very interesting today. Michaela, you got your points. You participated. You got up to 15 points because you was really helping out Mr. Stonewall earlier. So what I want you to focus on is, let's see here. What's this? Make sure my mic is still working. Try and attend more often. We have about 3 or 4 weeks left of school for quarter 4, and then it's summer school. So definitely, if you want points, resources, or just to learn about life, try to attend. It's every day at 11:15 a.m. to 11:45, 30 minutes of your time. And you need the link to get to the actual GGI session. You can ask any of the teachers or any of the staff to provide you with that link. I also am very diligent in posting that link daily in your classes and that's the other big thing, Raspberry Pi 400 kits. We still have a lot of these in stock. If you have not gotten your kit already, as you can see, for about 2 weeks in the past, we've been utilizing these kits with the book inside, the kit, and completing other assignments. So in the near future, I want to say next week, we're going to be delving back into the kits. If you do not have a kit, please schedule to come to school and get one. Alternatively, if your kit that you may have already gotten is damaged or it's just not working, I'm usually in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. You can schedule to come up. I'll try to repair the kit if you bring up all the parts, and in the meanwhile, I'll try to get you another kit so you can get back on track in your classes. So do that at your next earliest convenience, hopefully sooner than later. Michaela, can you read the screen here? This is actually tonight.
Everywhere that there's a non-code from the convenience of your home, get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the code of job market. While on the code, the surprisingly broad benefits of coding.
Okay, and both of these are links. And this slide here is actually inside of the Bitmoji classroom you'll get later. It's also in ESB under your library section. Just click on that. And this little 4 p.m. here, when you get to that slide section of the Bitmoji classroom, will take you to the link tonight at 4 p.m. Mr. Davenport, can you read this?
Daily test. Students will be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to view by 4 p.m. daily.
Thank you. And next is, this is last period CTE. Michaela, can you take this one?
Classroom time of the day, screen time, word of the day. How you say that?
It's called Paradigm.
Paradigm.
There you go.
Today's objective, students will be able to achieve certification of Ignition Module 3 screen time versus online time via the Everflow online software.
All right, thank you, Ms. Smith. Okay, so inside of EDSB is assignment. Before I get too far along, we want to investigate the exit slip. And the exit slip is based upon a document. You should have already bookmarked this document so you can use it over and over in class, because every day we're going to be visiting the understanding of those terms, those word of the days and classroom term of the days. You're going to put it inside of this exit slip here. Now, you got to do that before we leave class today so you can be successful. Try to remember the fact that if you do your EverFi software, you then turn in the exit slip, what will happen is you'll see a 70 there. You won't see the full score. It's because I will look in NSV and I won't see the exit slip completed. So let me grab this link for you. And this here is the exit slip portion. So let me put that in the chat. Okay, and there you go. So that's the exit slip. You might want, like I said, bookmark the link because you're going to be using it every day. The word of the day, the classroom turn of the day, and the objective, they change. So you're going to need to do that. If you forget to do it, what's happening is you had to check the library at SV and pretty much press pause to see what the information was for yesterday or the day before. It's based upon the videos that are now available, and they've been available since yesterday at 5 p.m. Their YouTube links and stuff. Check the video out and try to get those other excerpts turned in if you haven't done so already. Okay, that'll boost a lot of your scores. So try to finish that. Let's go through the list and see where everybody is as far as our ignition software. So this is what we're working on today. I'm going to go to not here, but reports. And we're going to come here. And ignition is what we're using. All right, so let's take a look. So Davenport, you got modules 1 and 2 done. All right, you're up for 3, doing good. You're ready for certification. Let's look at Miss Smith. And whoa, is this yesterday she did all this? Hold on, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, she finished all this. So Mikhail, you're usually gonna be hanging around for a little bit. We're gonna ask questions in the section, but you did awesome. So I got to just put the information in for your exit slips. Hope you did it for this class. Remember, the information is not always the same in classes. I think I have you twice, and the same for Davenport. So just make sure your exit slips match the class. All right, you got to retype them, but if you have that link, it's easy to do. All right, so while we're going through a little bit of the EverFi software, we're going to I'm going to ask you guys to try to finish up your exit slips, because if you finish it, turn in the ESV as a PDF that I can review, you might be leaving a little earlier. All right, now today, like I said, we're on part 3 or lesson 3 of ignition. So I'm going to come here, but in actuality, I'm going to use my kit. And I'll put the kit here. This is the Raspberry Pi 400 kit we're currently utilizing. So over here, because I have a little bit faster runtime, I'm going to switch to this, which is the ignition software. Start it up. And I'm going to share it out differently so you can actually hear what they're talking about. All right. I think this is the one. Good. Okay. And let's see here. Davenport, can you read this? What's on the screen there?
The world is smaller than you think. Going online can put the world at your fingertips, but being connected also has risks. That's why it's important to know how to get the most benefit from being online and protect yourself too. Let's figure out how.
Okay, great job. Let's go through a little bit of it.
To start the course, click on an avatar image below and press the Continue button.
Ta-da! Let's get started.
All right, so we're in screen time.
Meet Sophia. When she started middle school, her parents gave her a phone. She likes to use it to connect with her friends, no matter where she is or what time it is. Sometimes Sophia's online time impacts her day in unexpected ways. Sophia texts her friends late at night when she's supposed to be asleep. You still up? Found these great videos online and I can't stop watching. Guess you're sleeping. Sophia woke up not feeling great after staying up late on her phone. Sophia got a message through social media from an old friend she hasn't seen since 4th grade. Sophia had lunch with her friend Devon, but she also texted with another friend Katie, who goes to a different school. As soon as school let out, Sophia went online to check social media. One of her friends posted pictures of mutual friends who all hung out yesterday. Sophia is on her phone a lot. She likes to be able to keep up with what everyone is doing. Sometimes she even texts or checks social media while walking. Sophia has a paper due tomorrow. She spent a lot of time in the evening doing research online. Balancing screen time and offline time. Before we find out how the time Sophia spends online affects her life, let's see what you already know.
Okay, this is the question part. So first on the list is Davenport. You got to read the question, all the answers, and then choose the best one.
What's true about spending a lot of time online? A, it can hurt your friendships. B, it can hurt your grades. C, it can hurt your mental health. Or D, all of the above, the last one.
Okay. All right, Michaela, you take the next. We're going to seesaw this.
What's a false statement about online time? Blue light from devices can make it hard to sleep. It's a good way to connect with friends while far away. Checking social media a lot is connected to more happiness. You can find digital resources that you don't have locally. Um, Checking social media a lot is connected to more happiness.
Okay. Number 3, that would be Mr. Davenport.
What's the sign you should talk to an adult about your online time? A, if you rather spend time with your friends in person than online. B, if you feel anxious about what you're missing online. C, if you only feel happy when you're online. Or D, both B and C, the last one.
Okay, Michaela, back at you.
How can you build a healthy balance between online and offline time? Ask friends not to tag or message you. Turn off notifications for your phone. Limit online time to once a week. All of the above.
And your answer is?
I'm just trying to reread it.
Oh, okay.
B.
B. All right, Davenport.
How can you help your offline friendships? A, don't look at your phone while you're talking with your friends. B, check for notifications from friends every day. C, tag friends and pictures online. D, never spend more time talking online than offline. A.
Taking breaks from devices is important. If you sometimes feel like you want to disconnect from the internet, you're not alone. More than 40% of teens wish they could disconnect more. Give your brain a rest. There are a lot of benefits to being online, but But spending too much time online can hurt your friendships, your grades, and even your health. When you think you're missing something by not being online, your brain releases hormones that tell you that you're stressed. Finding a good balance can help you keep the stress under control. A day with Sophia. Sophia's online and offline actions had consequences she might not have realized. Explore her day to find out more. Sophia started her day not feeling great because she was up so late on her phone the night before. Blue light from digital devices disrupts the hormones in your brain and makes it hard to sleep. Sophia was able to talk to an old friend online. This made her happy. Keeping in touch with friends far away is a great benefit of being digitally connected. Sophia was so busy texting during lunch that her friend felt left out. When you're with someone in person, part of being a good friend is paying attention to them. When Sophia saw a picture on social media of her friends hanging out without her, she felt like she was missing out. This made her sad. Checking social media too much may make you anxious or depressed. Sometimes Sophia gets so focused on her phone that she doesn't pay attention to what's around her. That can be dangerous. Always put your phone away when you're walking, crossing a street, or doing something else physical. If you're with someone who's texting while driving, ask them to stop. Being online can be positive too. Sophia was able to use resources online that she couldn't find at her library, and she got an A on her paper. If you do not have a healthy balance between the time you spend online and offline, it may affect your mental health, your physical health, your relationships. Hyper-networking happens when you check and think about social media a lot. This may cause stress, anxiety, and depression. Spending too much time online can give you a distorted view of what is real. Being on devices too long or too often causes trouble sleeping and back and eye strain. It can mean you exercise less and eat poorly. Too much online time may even cause problems with memory and learning. Being online can connect you to people, but spending too much time online may hurt offline relationships. Have important conversations in person, not online. If you're feeling any of these things, it can help to talk to an adult you trust. You don't feel happy unless you're online. You feel anxious all the time about what you might be missing online, or you constantly check for notifications. You miss a lot of events, time with friends, or are having trouble in school because of how much time you spend online. Balance challenge. Screen time versus offline time.
Okay, this is the point where I'm going to pause. You're going to have to go through all the coursework to finish with at least 80%. I know, Michaela, you're done with this, so you're just going to have to keep coming to class, finishing your exit slips, and use the time the rest of the week to finish up anything else you haven't done in other classes. But Davenport, you can use this time to, like I said, both of you actually can turn in the exit slip, so you don't have to worry about that, or you might forget about it. So let me switch screens real quick. Okay. So now, if we come here, let's hide this. I'm going to go to, where is it at? We already know who scored what. We're going to review the objective one more time, and then we're going to do a quick data talk. And that's going to be pretty much it for today. So let me redo this. This looks small. It's not letting me. There it goes. Just took a while to load. Okay, and then let's do this. So I'm going to get the big screen version. Click here and there. All right, Mr. Davenport, can you read what's on the screen there?
To spend time online.
Classroom term of the
But
day is
spending
screen
too much
time.
time online
And the word of the
instead
day
what
is
needs to be done,
paradigm.
and Chris
Paradigm.
and his
You got it.
Today's objective 2, be able to achieve certification of ignition. Module 3, screen time versus online time via the F5 online software courseware.
Okay. And that's for our data talk. So I'll take you one at a time. First list is you, Davenport. I want you to click on the link there and switch over. Before you leave, make sure you mute yourself in this room. So the next room, you're not getting an echo. All right. All right. Okay, Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith, you're up next. Can you click on the link and join me in SAT prep? All right, so to both of you, we are pretty much concluded for today. I want to leave you to 20 minutes You got here at 2:30 actually, but I'm giving you 10 minutes early. So, Michaela, can you read the objective and stuff on the screen? Again, turn in exit slips. I know you did already. Cool. I'm just repeating it in case you forgot.
Classroom time of the day, screen time, word of the day. How you say it again?
Paradigm.
Paradigm. Today's objective: students will be able to achieve certification of Ignition Module 3 Screen Time versus Online Time via the Everfly Online coursework.
Okay, cool. All right. So, are either you attempting to come to Let's Code tonight or no? Just be honest. It's worth extra credit, but let me know either way. You said what?
I said no.
She said no. What about you, Davenport? She said, I said no.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Let's Code. Do you have any intention on coming to Let's Code tonight?
I got basketball practice today.
I understand. Okay. So you guys know what you got to finish. Turn it in by 8, lesson 3, and the exit slip. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep up the great work.